Yo, it amazes me how Africa Bambaataa got the industry shook. Sit back and just analyze. Several witnesses that came out against Africa Bambaataa. So y'all can't sit up there and say, well, you know, it's just one person. We don't know what to believe. Several witnesses, several different men came out telling a story on Africa Bambaataa on Star's platform, right? You even had Lord Jamar sit up there and say, yo, Bam said he ain't no B Stinger. He lied. I was in the studio with both of them when B Stinger was young. I used to be in the studio with him all the time. He said he ain't even know the victims. It amazes me how Africa Bambaataa got the industry shook. I mean, you got dudes running around here. These rappers will speak on any topic. They'll speak on the NFL, Jay-Z. They'll speak on all types of stuff, but they won't speak on the most important, groundbreaking stuff that ever happened in the history of rap. This is just as big, or not, if not even bigger, than R. Kelly. And you mean to tell me these old senior citizens, because the truth be told, Zulu Nation was a force back in the days. So you mean to tell me now, y'all running around and y'all scared to death and y'all scared to speak out and stand up and take a stand against a man that liked to date little boys? Picture the scenery. Porn. Vaseline. Little boys. Let me show you how to pee-pee. This is how you pee-pee. Did you know little boys are supposed to masturbate? Picture the scenery. The man who touched 1,000 boys. Picture the scenery. You gonna tell me, after all the evidence that then came out, never mind the agents out there that's trying to play divide and conquer and talk about all these shenanigans that don't have nothing to do with that grown man dating little boys. I'm being nice because of YouTube. I want to say more. I can't believe this dude got the game shook. I can't believe it hurt me when I listened to my son. All I wanted was a response from my son. It hurted me to my heart to hear him sit up there and say, why don't you handle your business? I am handling my business. Truth be told, I should have aired him when he had that meeting and he admitted to touching me in front of the room full of people. I should have aired him. But I didn't. Being a father, raising my kids. I chose to let him live, because their excuse was he was raped by 2 twin brothers. So this is why he did this to all the children. You know, all of the elders in the Zulu Nation begged me to let him go, to be silent, to take my video down. But I can't believe, after Ron came out and everybody else started coming out, and you start to realize in your mind, after you wake up and you see the damage that this man has caused to so many damn people, I can't believe that the city, that everybody would just sit up there and ignore the cries of all these men that came out that was once little boys. And y'all acting like y'all just don't see this. You mean to tell me Jay-Z getting a deal with the NFL sparked every platform on YouTube to talk about that, and all of these celebrities to talk about this deal that Jay-Z did with the NFL? That was more important than speaking on Bam? Is that what y'all really telling me? What is this world coming to? All that's really saying to me is New York ain't as tough as we thought it was. But it ain't just New York. But the reality of it is, charity begins at home. Can't nobody else come and clean up New York but New York, right? Why y'all so silent? Everybody got something to say about Jay-Z's bank account and him making a deal with the NFL, but y'all don't have nothing to say about this dude running around still doing shows. He just did a show that I didn't know nothing about in New Jersey. And people are actually attending these events of a man who raped 1,000 boys? Damn, what is this world coming to? We ain't even got no loyalty to ourselves. Oh, I guess y'all waiting for the media to turn around and say, yo, you know what? We gonna finally step in and grab another black pedophile off the streets. And then what y'all gonna sit up there and say, well, y'all didn't get Weinstein yet. Why y'all getting banned? Y'all disgust me, man. We lost as a people. We lost. Every other platform on YouTube is sitting up there talking about that chicken sandwiches. Y'all actually talking about a chicken sandwich. You so broken as a people that you won't talk out against a man that has several witnesses on him. And I don't want to hear none of the shenanigans about, oh, you took a picture with the man who raised you. Yeah, I did. And after some time, I also exposed him because the truth needed to come out so he wouldn't touch no more little boys. But the industry, y'all shook. That's why I tell y'all, man, these dudes running around the industry, they selective tough. They selective tough. They selective who they want to be tough with. Dudes talking about, that ain't my fight. My son, it's not your fight. It's really not your fight. But the NFL was your fight. Huh? How was that? What does the NFL got to do with police brutality? Huh? Rick Ross, that was your fight? What did Rick Ross have to do with police brutality? Future, that was your fight? What does Future have to do with police brutality and injustices? Oh, you spoke on R. Kelly. Was that your fight? No, it wasn't your fight. These dudes got these industry dudes shook. Shook. You mentioned Africa BAMBAATAA in the Zulu Nation, and these rappers put their t-shirt in, their panties on. Y'all got your panties all in a bunch. Don't act tough like me, and y'all don't act like y'all tough with me, and y'all scared to talk about Bam. That's the real fight right there, man. Y'all gotta ask yourself a question. Y'all never see that dude with any women. He ain't married to no dude. He ain't got a boyfriend. So when he getting off, who he laying down with at nighttime? For over 40 years, he been planet rocking little boys. And what y'all gonna do? Just stay silent? It is what it is, man. If you rock with me, man, share this video. If not, unfollow me. Get off my page. What you following me for? I ain't looking to be none of y'all friends. This is a war. If it can't be peace, then it must be war, right? Right. Share this video. Matter of fact, in the voice of Nino Brown, share this motherfucking video. Share this video, man. I can't believe this dude got the industry shook. All these dudes running around, man. These dudes is looking flabby. They looking, how Pac said, they looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick. Half these dudes running around with diabetes, heart disease, all types of ailments, and y'all shook? That dude ain't supposed to be running around doing no shows no more, man. How you said, my son? No justice, no peace. If you really for injustices that's going on, homeboy, this is your fight. There is no such thing as anything going on in the black community that ain't all our fights. Straight up, the only reason why I mentioned you, my son, because I really needed your help. Now I done got my numbers up bigger than yours and still need your help, brother. Yeah, I said brother. I need all of y'all help, man. What this dude did, man, to dudes, you never get over. You never get over. And for the record, my son, that dude that you put on your platform that sat up there saying Hassan Campbell said he was touching kids. I said I played house when I was a kid with other kids. Stop lying and manipulating my goddamn words. Which one of us never did play house? Because I was touched on so early in my age, I played house with other kids when I was a kid. Not when I was grown. Stop trying to master manipulate my words. Can you hear me now? It was foul for you to even put that dude on your platform. All I really wanted was help. And you turned your back on somebody crying out to you, my son, for help after you promised help. I can't believe Africa BAMBAATAA got these industry dudes shook. Nobody in the industry won't talk about this dude. Nobody. But they'll talk about everything else that's going on in this music industry. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Even Troy Ave. Damn. Y'all speak on anything. Kanye West was all types of sellouts and bozos because he had an opinion. Y'all crucified Kanye because he had an opinion about slavery. But Africa Bambaataa is still doing shows, and the Zulu Nation is still walking around with the medallions on. Repping BAM. After several witnesses came forward. I wasn't the only one, so don't let these dudes play no games. You even had certain old school rappers that came out. Shout out to of Eric B. Shout out to Eric B. Shout out to Lord Jamar. Shout out to MC Shan. You had brothers that took a stand against BAM. Shout out to Chuck D. You had brothers that took a stand against him. Shout out to the Daily News for standing up. Shout out to Murder Master Music. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Shout out to Star. Shout out to everybody that took a stand. But that ain't enough, man. This dude is still running around. When he get enticed at nighttime, picture the scenery. Little boys, Vaseline, and a grown-ass grizzly bear of a man with some porn. Y'all not gonna help me fight?